Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Primitive Gathering, and it's time to unbox our wool box from September. So let's dive in. With me today is Kaylee. She's our camera person. So those of you who still haven't received your box, this is your spoiler alert warning. Stop right now and shut off the video, unless you want to know what's coming. Then stay tuned. Okay, so now the first thing I'm pulling out is a pattern called Charming Baby Boy. Now this was just an extra little pattern that I threw in because of this. This is a charm pack of flannel of my newest line that has just come out. So this is 42 pieces of the Farmhouse Flannels 2 that is super soft and amazing to work with. So the pattern, Charming Baby Boy, uses 5-inch flannel charms, but you need 2 to do this size. And the size of that is 42 by 52 and a half. But if you only want to do a smaller, like a stroller quilt, you could use the 1 charm pack and an alternate fabric for the light. And we do have the Moda flannels up on our website if you wanted to get one that matches. Or if you want to make it big, you can just order another charm pack as well, as long as you're ordering flannel. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't try to sell you something, right? Okay, now you know each box this year contained a Christmas ornament. So this one contains Gumdrop House, and I do actually have him made for you. So I'll put that there so Kaylee can swoop in on that as well. So here is the finished ornament. And then I will also lay that down so Kaylee can get a good close-up of that as well. So now this is our 5th ornament of the year. So your November box will contain 1 more, so you'll have 6 ornaments total of new ornaments that you can give to your friends. Now this one is, of course, our Everlasting kit. These are the second to last block, so I believe they would be what, 22 and 21 for blocks. We have a total of 24. Your November box will contain the last 2, 23 and 24. So the primrose flower and then the aster. All right, next up is a pin cushion, and it's called Shepherd's Home, and it contains these cool little buttons that are made of wood. So I'll set those down here so you can get a close-up of that. And of course, I have the finished one as well. So I'll pop that right there. We can never have enough pin cushions. I tried to theme this box around the idea of home. That was kind of my focus on this one because it's really nice if you have a theme to be able to design around. Now the next one is another kit, and this one is called 2020, the year we stayed home. All right. So I'll set this kit down and just wait a minute, Kaylee, and I will show them the sample as well while you're honing in on that one. So here it is, real sized. And we did a cool frame for this as well that you're able to purchase. It's one of Scotty's frames. And I just love this. And if you don't want to put the year on it, you do not have to. You could leave it undated. Okay, and I know, like I said earlier, that I themed this box around home or houses, that type of thing, but what would a September box be without a fall project? So I couldn't help myself, and we have included a kit, and it's called Give Thanks Table Runner. And I have that as well here too to show you. And actually, this has been living here right on this table. I did share a sneak peek of it earlier in the group because I couldn't help myself. I wanted you to see what was coming. So I'll lay that down and Kaylee can get another good close-up of that side. And then I'll switch it around so you can see. And some of you will recognize the turkey. He is from the Live a Thankful Life quilt. So hopefully now, if you're doing that, you'll have like matching table mat and quilt on the wall someday. Of course, we have our 2 caramels. First thing I would eat if I open this box. And then I do have to talk about the stitch card. So the stitch card, this box is the rosette stitch, but we will be sending you a new card because there was a little mix up between Terry and I, and we will be sending you a new one because the rosette stitch and the mini rosette is 1 knot with 1 row of stem stitch around. The rosette stitch is 3 colonial knots with 3 rows of stitching around. So we will be sending you a new card for this in the November one. So that is a little boo-boo that we didn't quite catch. And then the recipes for this box are the loaded cauliflower bake. Now this is really, really good, especially if you're trying to get more veggies in, or if you're doing like low carb instead of mashed potatoes. This is really, really good. Everybody will love this. And to tell you the truth, you can't tell that they're not mashed potatoes in my world. And I even got Nick to eat them. And so that is a whole win for me to get Nick to eat cauliflower. But there is another recipe, and I have 2 cauliflower ones. So it's a mystery on that one, what the other one is, because I can't remember. But hey, that's how it goes. I think they just grabbed these at the last minute because we don't have any boxes left. This is actually a box that I had here in my house, and they grabbed a bag of 1 of everything that they could get their hands on. But we are literally sold out of every box. That's why I did not have the little sheet that you get that tells you everything about the box, each box, everything in it. So that's why I don't have that here, but I didn't want to wait anymore. So there you go. It was a surprise to me that we have 2 cauliflower. Hopefully you didn't get 2 cauliflower. You'll let me know if you did though. All right, so those of you that are in the wool box, we so appreciate your support. There will be a new project coming up for the next year like we had for Everlasting. So look for that in the 2021 boxes. I don't know if I'll run it 2 years. I might just run it for 1 year, continuing project. But I think those were a lot of fun to have something to do, kind of like a block of the month, or the block every other month, or the block of the box, whatever we want to call that, right? So we sure appreciate your participation in that. And those of you who aren't in the wool box, keep checking and maybe someday you'll be able to come in. But we seriously appreciate all your support. So bye till next time.